Hello and welcome to Dragon Tavern, where me and Dave talk about all things Dungeons and Dragons, tabletop, and sometimes beyond.
That wasn't me farting, I'm stretching my back. I know it looked like I was farting, I'll stretch my
back.
You
could totally have just not called attention to it.
Well, no, it kind of looked like I did. See, if I do that, it kind of does look like I'm just
Wait, let's do this for the thumbnail.
No, I wouldn't.
You know what, I have to do it as well.
No, because that's I don't use that for the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, that's right, it's got the thing.
Yeah. So you just made a stupid face for no reason.
I've got a stupid face for no reason. Anyway, you like a frickin' bubblehead. Alright, this is... Stop it! It's making me seasick. Yeah, so this is Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoon from the 80s.
Yes, so episode 3 of season 1.
Yes. I really hope we get to do all of these because it's the most... It is the most wholesome 20 minutes.
I call this episode... Why Venger's an idiot? He makes so, like, oh...
I also love that, like, twice in succession they meet someone and it turns out to be Venger. It's like, that's his only trick, that's his only arsenal.
I call him Venger. Is it Venger or Venger?
I like the Venger boys.
Yeah, I know, I was thinking that. Like, boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait, that's Black Eyed Peas. Anyway, yeah.
No, I was thinking, like, isn't the Venger boys like... boom, boom, boom. I don't know. I don't sing. I'm not going to try it.
It's like Steps. I used to have their album.
Anyway.
So, Hall of Bones, episode 3 in the first series, which is just wonderful. Oh, it's so good. It's on YouTube. Go check it out.
So basically, we're going to run through what happens, and then I'll talk about why he's an idiot.
Yeah, cool. So, essentially, they write, like, it just starts with them running. They're running from something.
Simian bats.
Simian
bats. I looked it up. I did research. They're actually called simian bats.
You didn't have to, because Venger says that later in the episode.
Well, how come you didn't say that? You just said they were running from something.
Well, because I was about to get into the fact that...
Well, running for something. They're actually bats, but I decided not to say it during the something bit.
Well, I was doing... Because when I first started watching it, I had no idea they were simian bats, so I just put, they're being chased by an ape bat, question mark. 3 ape bats, question mark.
You could have just, like... Once you discovered it, kind of gone back up and like, oh, I'll cross out bats.
But I wanted to, like, document my experience watching this, and my experience...
Wow, so your experience watching it is you discover things during the episode?
Yes.
Wow, you just experienced TV.
So much goddamn sarcasm, and we're only like 2 minutes into the video.
Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Anyway, essentially they're running from the simian bats.
Yeah.
Look at me, another name. And their weapons...
Look at you do know the name now.
And their weapons stop working, the magical adjustments. I initially thought, dispel magic. But no, it turns out...
Now keep in mind that Venger sees this and knows his weapons is failing.
And then does... nothing. They don't attack them any further.
Yeah, no. I'll tell you why that's important later on.
Okay.
Alright.
So essentially they all go to use their items and their weapons.
They run out of batteries.
They run out of batteries, as they say.
They make the joke over and over again until
That's
someone finally says, it doesn't run on batteries. Yeah. It was like, it's that time.
I think Uni is my favourite character because the fucker doesn't talk. And I'm just so sick of
It's the only one that does anything.
It's the only one that, it's the only useful party member.
Yeah, the only useful party member. It's a unicorn. It's a baby unicorn.
Exactly. Oh, and Eric the Brave, which I'm just like, dude, don't call yourself Eric the Brave.
Eric the Dick. Really.
Eric the Dick, yeah. He pisses me off so much in this episode.
Anyway, so they find the Dungeon Master. The Dungeon Master tells them
he shows up again. I wrote, does he have anything else to do in life?
No.
Does he just follow these people around?
That's what I mean, he could solve their problem. But he's like just like, just do this.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyway, so they basically say the Dungeon Master tells them they have to go to the Hall of Bones, as the episode's called, to recharge their weapons.
And the recharging weapon thing is called the Skull of Power. And I'm just like, well, the extremely imaginative names for things in this universe continue. Well done there.
It was an old cartoon.
It was.
We can forgive them for bad names.
As I can, yes. It is the best cartoon I've ever seen.
So basically they go to this random town and because they want to hire a guide.
Yeah, so they find like half-orc, orcish, trollish...
A whole bunch of them, but before that they do that.
We'll
do the one before.
Yep.
Eric tries to get money
by
being, like I put, Eric is shit. He is racist and classist.
Yeah, I wrote, Eric tries stand-up and fails.
Yeah, he makes a racist joke. I think so. How many dwarves does it take
does it take to change a light bulb? None are too stupid to do it, or something like that?
No, I think it was dwarf.
Yeah.
They're too short to do it.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
well, you're racist now.
But yeah, he tried, essentially...
And then he made fun of a barbarian who was just right there. He's like, hey, well, what?
Yeah, he goes, barbarians are so stupid, and this massive barbarian, like, it's like right up in his grill, was like, how stupid is it? That they're really good, and the best people in the world. And I was like... I've seen stand-up comedy gigs like that in Wellington. Essentially,
was it just a recording of you?
It wasn't even a recording. We couldn't even afford a camera.
Oh, you just had a mirror.
Yeah, I just like stay in my room and like talk about bounce ideas off myself and then heckle myself.
And Julia from the background just goes boo, and you're like, hey, babe, what are you doing? I'm just being realistic.
So he basically just goes, oh look, there's some bards. That looks easy. I'll try that. What I think happened is that the player was like, I want to try, and DM said roll performance, and he rolled in that one. That's probably what that was.
I just think it was a shit writing. Presto is the one that ends up getting the money.
Yeah.
Because he got his hat pulls out something wrong, it doesn't really work, and he gets money for that.
For some reason. He pulls out a chicken, and people are like, oh, a chicken, that's worth gold. I don't know what that was about.
Yay, you did magic, even though we live in a magical world that we see it all the time. Yeah. Yay, he's golden after gold.
Well, see, this is the wild magic class, which, like, sometimes it works, sometimes it spectacularly does not.
It's still, I would be,
I wouldn't choose it.
If I lived in a magical world and someone did that, I'd be just like, oh.
Yeah. You pull the chicken.
Wow.
There's literally a 5-headed dragon that lives here.
And there's a guy that just got Venger just goes around blasting things out of his hand like
I would not be impressed with a chicken at this point. And I would also play, if I was playing the original AD&D or Dungeons and Dragons, I would not choose wild magic because it seems ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyway, Eric pisses people off when they just try and find a guide.
Yeah.
And then they try and run away, and then there's a random evil woman. A random woman finds him and says, hey, come in here.
Yep.
And they refer back to the Dungeon Master's words, or in darkness and light, or some
typical thing.
Some weird, vague stuff.
The ranger did have a good idea to distract the other ones. They said, oh, here's a whole bag of money, and throw it at them, and it was just a bag of bottle caps. I thought that was pretty clever.
I just don't know how they got so many bottle caps so quickly.
Like, instantly as well, yeah. And they found a huge sack to put in.
And so they just carry around emergency bottle caps.
Yeah. Because the bag was like this big.
It's just in case Fallout all of a sudden happens, and they're just like, we're rich, you know?
Just in case.
Yes.
So we find, So
the random woman kind of tricks them into a hallway. It turns out to be Venger.
Again, yeah.
Now this is the part that annoys me. So Venger steals their weapons.
Yeah.
Even though it's clear at the beginning of the episode he knows they're not working.
Yeah. And then he goes to Tiamat, the 5-headed dragon, which is like a typical thing in D&D. And it's like, I've brought you this offering of magical weapons that... And it's like... But
Did you watch the episode?
He charged them first, but it was...
No, he didn't. It wasn't an offering. He was trying to kill Tiamat.
Ah.
He was attacking it.
I didn't know that.
Did you watch the episode?
I don't know.
No. Anyway, there was the Queen of Spiders as well, which was weird, which was defeated by just cutting the rope.
Well, Uni does it, the only useful character in the goddamn party. Yeah. I'm sorry, I should not say... we got a comment, I keep saying goddamn, and we got a comment about that, I'm sorry. More ape bats as well. These weird simian bat things show up. Uni, only useful person. Venger shows off, blah, 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 blah. Then they meet a halfling dude who turns out to be Venger again.
Yeah, so after their weapons get stolen, they meet this random halfling person.
Yeah.
Wait, is this before they get their weapons back?
Yes.
Yes. No, this is after they get their weapons back.
But then then he shows up and goes,
so just get it right.
Yeah.
They go to Queen Spiders, they manage to cut the tail of the spider falls plummets to the ground. Then the Uni is able to cut everyone out of the spider stuff because apparently their horn is sharp enough to cut spider web.
Like really thick spider web.
Then they kind of escape the little tunnel, and then they find Venger fighting Tiamat, the 5-headed dragon, with their weapons powered up. But because for some reason Venger forgot, the weapons fail because obviously the weapons were losing their power, and he goes, oh, this is useless, and throws them away.
And the party's like, oh, thanks very much, takes their powerful items, recharges them in the skull, then stuff...
No, stop, we want to meet the halfling first.
Right, and then the halfling shows up, and they talk to him, and it turns out to be Venger.
Once they get to the skull.
I have no idea.
I don't know if you do.
Just go.
I'm trying to do it.
Just go.
So, they get their weapons back, and then Venger kind of gets defeated by Tiamat. Oh no. Then they meet this halfling guy, who's actually Venger in disguise, but they don't know that yet. So they use him as a guide to go to the Hall of Bones, and once they get to the Hall of Bones, they recharge the weapons, and then Venger... reveals himself, you know, as the halfling.
Which, by the way...
Why don't you just steal the damn weapons and go by yourself? You don't need the kids.
And why would you let them recharge their weapons and then be like, now let's fight?
You can fire lasers out of your hands without the weapons. Yeah. You're doing pew, pew,
like,
pew.
do that first.
You're doing that to Tiamat. Do that to the kids. Take the weapons. Go to the Hall of Bones. Charge the weapons. Then you can defeat Tiamat.
Then they climb in the skull. For some reason, they're just like, oh, that's what the Dungeon Master meant by the light. Let's climb into the skull.
Let's climb to the glowing giant skull.
A whole ton of ghosts that fight Venger. Then they run off. And the entire island that they're on explodes into a huge mushroom cloud.
And luckily enough, the bridge that they're on seems to always collapse behind them.
Yeah,
even though it was the stone bridge and it looked as fragile wherever you are.
And I'm not really sure on the physics on the bridge being able to keep itself up with force upon it and being destroyed. But then, even though the place has just exploded in a mushroom cloud of arcane energy and some kind of explosive stuff, Venger's like, well, that didn't kill me. I'm still completely fine. And it's like, how the hell did he live through that? Oh, and then that's the end of the episode. It was ridiculous, but it was
ridiculous for those who watched it.
I don't know. I was tired. I just done a show.
So in your eyes, Venger was offering the weapons as a prize to his five-headed dragon.
That's what I saw. I don't know what actually happened.
I don't know what you saw a different version.
I might have been watching the German reimagining.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Venger's just an idiot.
Kill them before they get their weapons back.
I mean, you knew the weapons were failing. Don't just try and use the weapons to defeat your greatest enemy and then go, oh, this is useless. You knew that when you got them.
You're also trying to kill the party, so when you throw the weapons away, maybe don't throw it away towards them. So they can go, oh, thanks.
And then once you figured out, you know how to recharge the weapons, don't help them.
It was the most ridiculous 20 minutes, but... my life was
It hurts to think about. I'm exhausted from yelling at you, yelling at the episode. I yelled at the episode and yelled at you during this.
And I did the same. And it was wonderful. And thank you for the people that suggested that we should do the cartoon. Because I didn't know it was a thing. And I love it.
Yeah, well, if we get I think over 50 views or something, we watched another one.
Yeah. So if you want to torture us...
we have to beat the last one. So I think the last one's at 70 views. So if we get more than 70 views... We'll do another one of these if you want to torture us.
We'll do episode 4. If you want to be a sadist and inflict the fact that we have to watch this again onto us.
I'm exhausted from just yelling.
Me too. I'm glad we did this video early because otherwise I would be asleep.
I always wanted them early.
Yeah. I don't get up early though.
I know.
Unless I have work.
This is the earliest I've ever gotten up to do an episode.
It's true. That is true. Oh no, sometimes when we're doing D20 after hours, I get up earlier for that.
Yeah, it's not... Okay. We were saying early. What's the time right now, Ollie?
It's 1:30.
It's 1:30 in the afternoon. This is early.
Okay, so maybe I don't jump out of bed in the morning.
I'm not saying jump out of bed, maybe 10 o'clock. That's not that early.
I'd set an alarm for 10 o'clock.
Okay, we're going to stop arguing. This is not going to go anywhere.
You messaged me and you were like, actually, let's push it back. I was like, sweet, I went back to sleep.
All we know is that I'm right and we can move on.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. Dave is right about everything that he's ever said.
No,
officially
that is wrong, Ollie.
I know, it's
You're
paradox.
incorrect.
Anyway, that's us. That is us doing Dragon Tavern. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to buy merchandise from us, because we are corporate whores.
No. If you want to support our channel and help us kind of actually buy games that we can review, or buy movies we can review, or things that we can actually do for the channel, we do have merchandise that you can buy and support us and send us a photo. We'll put you in a video.
Yeah.
And also you can just donate to us, even if it's $1, even if it's $2. It does help us because $1 American is $1.50 New Zealand. So.
Yeah.
But that really helps us grow because don't know if you know anything about YouTube, but we don't earn any money on these videos. We can't earn any money in these videos because of how small we are. So anything you guys throw at us, it means we can plug right back in the channel, and maybe we'll be able to upgrade part of equipment. Maybe we can buy something that we can actually use and review in the episodes instead of just having a Zelda painting in the background. See, that's a better way to do it.
That is a better way of doing it.
Yeah.
It was a bit. I'd cut it down a bit.
Do you want to do your one? Corporate overlords, give us money.
Yeah. I thought we'd represent both sides of consumerism.
If it makes you feel guys a bit nervous about just giving money, I look after it.
Yeah,
I look after
I'm
the
not
accounts.
allowed anywhere near the
There's a reason why I look after the accounts.
The response. We made that decision really early on.
Very early on.
The responsible.
I have all the passwords and it's all tracked, and I'm very responsible with it because I own my own business.
I'm not going to be spending it on probably sour gummy bears.
I know you would accidentally spend something and then cave it. It's like, oh, pay it back one day.
Never's going to happen. Anyway, that puts me in a poor light, but that's the end of the episode for Dragon Tavern.
Everyone's got their bad habits. That's just one of yours.
Yeah,
yeah.
I tried to think of one just then for you, but I couldn't.
You did the flatter card a few times.
No?
Yes, you did. I'm pretty sure you accidentally spent something on the flatter card.
No, I accidentally did like a
dollar.
It was like $1, but that's because I had 2 cards in my wallet.
Didn't you spend something accidentally at your work? No. On the flat card?
Oh yeah, dice.
Yes!
I bought a die.
See!
But I had like both the cards right next to each other and just automatically.
I know. I'm not saying it was deliberate. I'm just saying it was an accident.
Yeah.
But it still happens.
It's a good dice though. It's a good die though. Anyway, we're trying to wrap up and it's been like half an hour.
People watch this for the ranting, not the content.
That's true. It is true. That's most of the comments we get.
It's like, we love you guys bantering. It's like, we don't... This is just us having a conversation.
Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and just check out our videos and all that jazz. For myself, Oliver, Dungeon Master, and
Dave,
we wish you a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world.
Do we know what we're doing next week?
No idea.
We'll figure it out.
Alright.